Hey everybody, Magnum here. Just wanted to give a quick little thing to say I did end up making a Discord server that if you guys want to join, I'll have a link in the description. Now, you will have to be 18 or older to join. It's not NSFW or anything, but I just want to verify through identification that people are who they say they are. That way, we don't get any scammers or spammers or anything crazy in there. I've been seeing that sort of thing pop up a lot in different like non-verified servers. So I think that's just going to be my way of going about it. So if you're willing to go through a short verification process, censoring all of the more important information, like if you're sharing your driver's license or something, of course, cover your name, your driver's license, everything. I just need to see a birth date to identify that you are over 18 and a little signature of your username. If you're willing to offer those two things, you'll get access to my complete Discord server. On there isn't too much just yet. Hopefully we get a few more things in there soon. But right now it's mostly just me and my partner and a couple of other people in there. And I've just been sharing links to a couple of projects I'm working on, being Magnum's backstory and a little Pokemon Mystery Dungeon story I'm working on featuring Sprinkles. So if you'd be interested in joining, just follow the link below, follow the instructions, and I hope to see you there. Anyway, enjoy the video. Hey everybody, it's been a while. I took a little bit of a break because I went to go visit my partner Aaron, and they live a distance away, so I ended up driving out there and spending a week with them and then driving back. But I'm back now, so hopefully I can start making a few more videos. I decided to play some RuneScape today. I'm a little bit upset with myself that I didn't end up doing the anniversary event. I wanted to, and I had talked about it prior, but I didn't realize it was going to end while I was on my trip. So, unfortunately, I'll have to wait until next year for the anniversary event, but it's okay. There wasn't any like items that I particularly needed or anything. Plus, there is an add-on for RuneLite where you can just wear things that you don't even have. So, to be fair, I could just theoretically, let me see. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. I could just like, if I wanted to, come in here and go, oh, no. I could put on like the anniversary stuff. Like, oh wow, that, maybe not. Some this doesn't seem to work as intended. That's really funny. What in the world? Interesting. But yeah, I can show off the anniversary stuff. These are the new anniversary tops. But this was the anniversary outfit from a few years ago. I like this outfit. I think it's pretty neat. I really love the cape. But anyway, let me clear out of that. Close that. We won't be using that for today. Actually, can I? Hold on. Let me try something. Color. You can. Okay, hold on a second. Let me mess with this for a second. Or wait, can I? I don't think you can have different hair colors and as opposed to your beard color. That's kind of unfortunate. I feel like you should be able to do that. There we go. And then I can, or not that, let's see, items, Snow Imp costume tail. I don't know if there's any other tails. It's a classic imp tail, but that's not blue. There we go. I don't know how I feel about those hands. Yeah. There we go. He's blue now. Perfect. Although I wish... It's so weird how big the snow imp stuff is versus regular imp. I don't know if there's anything I'd put on him. Like I could do... Oh, I could do the purple party hat. Yeah. There we go. Now I match my my little drawing Aaron did of me. Perfect. That'll do. And it's totally legitimate. I totally have a party hat. For sure. You know nothing. Shh. Okay, now let's actually get into it. So, last time I trained my magic up to 20, got a few prayer levels, got my attack and strength up to 5. I think today I'm going to work on getting my attack and strength and potentially my defense up a bit more. I'm going to be doing cows, that way I can start getting their hide. Then when I have their hide, I can turn it into leather and I can start leather working to get my crafting level up. And then I can start showing how crafting works as well. There's an imp. So that's going to be the plan for today. I think a lot of my footage is just going to be like last time, to where it's going to be, set up, show off the location, and then skipping ahead. So we'll do that a couple of times, but I do have something interesting to show off later, being that old school red bead. That is one of the 4 beads I need. Old School RuneScape has released some new content for free-to-play members, or I guess free-to-play accounts, and I will be showcasing that and hopefully doing a good job of that. But that's for later. For now, let's put away all my stuff and get to work. Get your head in the game, Magnum. Let's see. Yeah, so far that's our only bead. We have 2 goblin males. I think actually what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go kill some more goblins and I'm going to try to get 1 more goblin male. Then if I'm able to get the goblin male, I'll have that set up for a later time where I can do a certain quest and I'll show that off. So for now, I'm going to take my trout and we're going to go fight some goblins. Though I'm thinking first, I might start the X marks the spot quest, because upon completing that, you can now get clue scroll cases, and you can get more than 1 clue scroll at a time. So I think I'm going to do that first, that way I can get another clue scroll. So let's go do that. Okay, so to start the X marks the quest, yeah, nice one. To start X marks the spot quest, we'll have to talk to Veos.
Hello there.
I'm looking for a quest.
Well, now that you mention it, I could do with some help. The name's Veos. I'm a treasure hunter from the wondrous kingdom of the Great Corinne.
Great Corinne, where's that?
Across the sea to the far west, it is a truly magnificent place.
Interesting. So what brings you to Lumbridge?
I am here on a bit of a hunt, the hunt for treasure. Back in my home of Great Corinne, I came across a scroll. I believe it will lead me to something of great value. Alas, I've hit a bit of a blocker. This scroll has led me here, but as I don't really know the area, I'm not sure what to do next. Maybe you could help me with this.
Sounds good. What should I do?
Take this scroll. It should lead you to the treasure I seek. Once you've found it, meet me at my ship. It's docked to the northernmost pier at Port Sarum.
Veos is giving you a scroll. Awesome. Anything else I should know?
You'll probably want a spade. I find they're pretty much always needed when it comes to hunting treasure. Check the general store if you don't have one. I'll be sticking around here a little longer before heading back to my ship. If you need extra guidance with anything, just let me know and I'll see what I can do.
Okay, thanks, Veos.
Good luck!
Right, so I don't have a spade yet, and I put away all my money, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill a couple of these goblins, see if I can get the mail, and potentially some coins while I'm at it. There's strength level 6. Bones. Here we go, here's some coins. Okay, let's head over here and grab a shovel, or a spade, whatever you want to call it. And then we can go look for the treasure. Spade, buy a spade. 3 coins, sure. Okay, let's come back over here and let's read the treasure scroll. Within the town of Lumbridge lives a man named Bob. He walks out of his door and takes 1 step east, 7 steps north, 5 steps west, and 1 step south. Once he arrives, he digs a hole and buries his treasure. I didn't realize that my quest helper was going to pop up, but we're going to pretend it's not there. So here's Bob. He runs the axe shop here in Lumbridge. Now it says he walks out of his door, takes 1 step east, 7 steps north, 5 steps west, and 1 step south. So let's do that. 1 step east, 7 steps north, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 steps west, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 step south. Wait a second. Am I crazy? Okay, maybe it meant from his door he takes a step. I don't know. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sure. It must mean 1 step away from his door. It's really odd. Anyway, 1 step south, and he buries his treasure. So if we dig, you dig up a treasure scroll. So here it is showing us a little map of an area. I think that it's quite familiar where this area is. It's the castle. You can tell here are the observation towers, the exit to the west of the castle, the chef's area, the dining area, the staircases. Yeah, it's definitely this. So it's telling us that behind the castle, by the southern staircase. There should be something. So let's go investigate. Ignore the flashing arrow. It's not there. You don't see it. So here we are, lining ourselves up with this. We're gonna dig. You dig up a mysterious orb. Feel mysterious orb. It says the orb is cold. So now we have to go find where is warmer by playing hot and cold. If you go one way, you feel it again. The orb is cold and warmer than last time. So if we come out here, warm and warmer than last time. So we're getting closer. So if we just come this way, and we keep feeling it, warmer than last time, so we're heading in the right direction. Hot and warmer than last time. Hot, warmer than last time. Very hot, warmer than last time. And once we get over here, the orb is visibly shaking and burns to the touch. This must be the spot. Dig it up. A treasure scroll. The cipher reveals where to dig next. And believe it or not, I've never been good at ciphers. I don't actually know where to dig for this. Anyways, beneath Big Pen or inside Big Pen or whatever, you dig up an ancient casket. As you do, you hear a faint whispering. You can't make out what it says though. Must have been the wind. Anyway, this must be the treasure that Veos is after. I should take it to him. If I remember right, he's docked to the northernmost pier in Port Sarum. Now, are we inquisitive? Do we want to try to open it? I don't think Veos would want me to open his treasure. I should take it to him. Okay, so I can't anyway. So, let's go ahead and run this out to Veos. Yeah, we'll do that first. Here it comes. Everybody's favorite song. Hello there. Hello, Veos. How's the treasure hunt going? I found the treasure. Excellent. I'll take it off your hands now. You give Veos the ancient casket. Brilliant. This is just what I was looking for. Thank you so much for your help. No problem. So, what is this treasure anyway? Oh, nothing important. Just something that might be of use to me back in Great Corinth. If you say so. Anyway, as promised, a reward for you. You are awarded 1 quest point, an antique lamp, 200 coins, ability to receive clue scroll boxes, and a beginner clue scroll box. Great. Anyway, I'd best be getting back to Great Corinth. I'm sure I'll be back here before long, though. There's always more treasure to be found. If you ever fancy visiting the kingdom, come find me here. I'm more than happy to take you there. Consider it an extra thank you for your help. Sounds great. Thanks, Veos. Okay. There we go. That's X marks the spot completed. Now, I guess while I'm doing this, I might as well go ahead and go talk to the people in the Wizard's Tower about the talisman. So we're gonna go to the Wizard's Tower, like I said, which is just due south from Draenor Village. Cross the bridge. Beautiful view. I can probably turn up my render distance. And then he realized while editing this video that When opening this setting menu, it caused a black screen for the rest of this recording. So now we will proceed to just go ahead and skip ahead to audio. Sorry, gang.
Welcome, adventurer, to the world-renowned Wizard's Tower, home to the Order of Wizards. We are the oldest and most prestigious group of wizards around. Now, how may I help you?
Are you Cedrador?
Cedrador? What is it you want with him?
The Duke of Lombard sent me to find him. I have this talisman he found. He said Cedrador would be interested in it.
Did he now? Well, hand it over then, and we'll see what all the hubbub is about.
Okay, here you are. You hand the talisman to Cedrador.
Doesn't seem to be anything too special, just a normal air talisman by the looks of things. Still, looks can be deceiving. Let me take a closer look.
Cedrador murmurs some sort of incantation, and the talisman glows slightly.
How interesting. It would appear I spoke too soon. There's more to this talisman than meets the eye. In fact, it may well be the last piece of the puzzle.
Puzzle?
Indeed, the lost legacy of the first tower. This talisman may in fact be the key to finding the forgotten essence mine.
First tower? Forgotten essence mine? What are you on about?
Ah, my apologies, adventurer. Allow me to fill you in.
And then you can either ask him to skip the lore or tell. So we'll just go ahead.
As you are likely aware, when we cast spells, we do so using the power of runes. These runes are crafted from a highly unique material and then imbued with magical power from various runic altars. Different altars create different runes with different magical effects. The process of imbuing runes is called rune crafting. Legend has it that this was once a common art, but the secrets of how to do it were lost until just under 200 years ago. The rediscovery of runecrafting had such a large impact on the world that it marked the dawn of the Fifth Age. It also resulted in the birth of our order and the construction of the first Wizard's Tower.
If it was the first tower, I'm guessing it doesn't exist anymore? What happened?
It was burnt down by traitorous members of our own order. They followed the evil god of chaos, Zamorak, and they wished to claim our magical discoveries in his name. When the tower burnt down, much was lost, including an important incantation, a spell that could be used to teleport to a hidden essence mine.
The essence mine you mentioned earlier, I assume?
Precisely. Rune essence is the material used to make runes, but it is incredibly rare. That essence mine was the only place it could be found that our order knew of. Since the incantation was lost, we have struggled to maintain our stocks of rune essence. There are seemingly those out there that still know where to find some, but while they have been willing to sell essence to us, they have refused to share knowledge on how to find it ourselves.
I'm starting to see why this is so important. So you think this talisman can help you rediscover that incantation?
I do. All magic leaves traces, and from what I can tell, the talisman was used heavily during the time of the first tower. It would have been it would have been taken to the essence mine many times, and the magical energies there will have left an imprint on it. To think that it was hidden in Lumbridge all this time.
So what happens now?
It is critical that I share this discovery with my associate, Aubrey, as soon as possible. He's not much of a wizard, but he's an expert on rune crafting, and his insight will be essential. Would you be willing to visit him for me? I would go myself, but I wish to study this talisman some more.
Yes, certainly.
He runs a rune shop in the southeast of Iraq. Please take this package of research notes to him. If all goes well, the secrets of the Essence Mine may soon be ours once more.
Sagittor hands you a package.
Best of luck, Magnum.
I don't remember telling you my name. How do you know it?
Really now, I am the Archmage, you know.
Witchcraft. Burn him at the stake. Anyway, what I was going to say earlier is we do have this clue scroll. It says, in the place Duke Horatio calls home, talk to a man with a hat dropped by goblins. Now, we've killed goblins and we've seen they drop chef hats. So, let's talk to the cook. Well done. You found a new clue. Clap at Bob's brilliant axes. Equip a bronze axe and leather boots. Now, I can get a bronze axe actually at Bob's. So, if I go get my money, I can buy one from him. Let's see. Bob, come here. I need an axe, buddy. I think I had an axe in my bank. I don't know why I did it this way. But now, if I clap, Yuri will appear.
In the end, only the three-legged will survive.
What? You've been given a casket. So each time you complete a clue scroll, you get a casket. By opening the casket, you can get some rewards. There are some unique rewards that are a bit more rare. So it'd be really cool if I can end up getting those. I think that's definitely going to be a goal of this account, is to complete as many of these clue scrolls as I can and to open up the caskets and see if I can get like a bunch of the uniques. I don't know if I'll end up getting all the uniques because that would take a lot of time, but we'll see. Okay, let's open the first casket of the account. I got steel plate legs, which I don't think I can equip yet. No, I need to have a higher defense level, but that will come in very useful soon. Let's see what my next scroll would be. Talk to Archmage Cedrador, okay. But yeah, I think I mentioned before that this game is very big on anagrams. The world itself is called Gillinor, which is an anagram for religion. So it really loves anagrams, and there's a bunch of different anagrams here. Char Game Disorder. If you were to move them around, you get Archmage Cetrador. I don't understand how this anagram is a beginner anagram, but sure. So I will save this one for now. And next time I go to the Wizard's Tower, we'll go complete that. But for right now, I'm going to put it away. I think I'm going to use my antique lamp on prayer. I was wrong. It gave 300 prayer experience, which got me to level 10 prayer. Which also increased my combat level to 15. There we go. I'm going to hold on to the steel plate legs for now. And I'm going to work on getting those combat levels I talked about earlier that I completely got sidetracked for. We're going to try to go get that goblin mail. I think, actually, I'm going to do... I got the strength level, so I'm going to get my defense levels really quick. I'm gonna get up to level 5 defense, that way I can put on the steel plate legs. Ta-da! There's level 2 defense. 3 more levels to go. There we go. I got to defense level 3. Defense level 4. Bam. That was hit points level 16 and combat level 16 at the same time. Oh, there's the chef's hat. Hey, there we go. Defense level 5. Which means I can now put on my steel plate legs. Huge. Yes. There we go. I got my 3rd goblin mail. So now I can go put that in the bank and I'll have that for later. And I think I can be done with goblins for now. And I do believe that since we completed level 5 defense, Adventurer John should have something for us. I'd like to claim my Adventure Path rewards. You've completed getting started with defense. You receive 1 steel med helm. Great. So that'll be really good to wear for now against the cows and such. I don't remember if I have another wizard hat in the bank. I think I do. I don't think these are... Yeah, it's not so serious. Well, I guess every bit counts, but I'm just gonna go sell it at the store in here if I can. How much will he give me for this? Nothing. Okay. It's fine. I'll run it to the bank in a little bit. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go kill some cows, like I said earlier. That way I can get some cowhide and everything. And if you'll notice here, there's a bull over here now. Doesn't skip leg day. This bull is what I was referring to earlier when I said that Jagex had added new content for Old School RuneScape. This is Brutus. He's a new low-level boss that can be challenged by both free-to-play and members players. And he has some really interesting drops. So I think at the end, after I've grinded a few of these cows and gotten a few levels, I'd like to potentially look into taking on Brutus later. We'll see. But for now, let's get some cowhide. There's level 6 defense, and I seem to be hitting the cows fairly regularly, he says as he misses twice in a row. So I'm going to start working on my strength XP again. That way I can start hitting bigger numbers. Level 7 strength. There's level 8 strength. I think I'm going to forgo picking up the raw beef and just get cowhide instead. Because, like, yes, I want to train my cooking level and everything, but I don't really need to work on that right now. I can work on that while I'm doing fishing later, and I can showcase how I'll be doing that later. So for now, I am going to just do that. I'm going to drop all the beef and grab cowhide and bones only and bury the bones. Bam. Level 9 strength. And congratulations, you've reached a total level of 100. So the sad thing about the total level thing is that I think it also includes all the members only skills. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9, so I'm technically total level 91, I think. I do believe. I'm hitting 3s on these cows now. I'm popping off. There's prayer level 11. There's level 10 strength. There we go. Eat that. We're gonna bury these last bones. Take this cowhide. And that's my first inventory done for now. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport back to Lumbridge and deposit this. Alright. There's that deposited. And I don't know if I want to go talk to Adventurer John and claim that stuff right now. I probably don't. I'm just going to use what I have for now. And let's see. What does he give us at level 10 defense? I could try to get my defense up a little bit more. 6 in stones. He gives us steel chain body. And then he gives us a mithril one whenever we get to 20. I don't think, I don't have anything yet as far as that goes, so I can go ahead and train at least up to level 10 defense, get the chain body, and then maybe I can work on my attack or whatever for a little bit, get that up to at least 10. There's defense level 7. Hit points level 17 and combat level 17. Crazy, I've gotten my combat level leveled up each time I've gotten my hit points leveled up so far. Well, at least I mean the last two. It's definitely not been equal before. There's defense level 8. I'm rolling in the levels now. Defense level 9. Just one more to go. One more hit. There's defense level 10. Now I can go get my steel chainmail after this. So I'm going to start leveling up my attack a little bit. Because it's still only at 5, so it's kind of behind everything else. So it'd be nice to be able to guarantee more hits. And then I'll probably work on my strength a bit more. There's attack level 6. Attack level 7. Okay. There's our second inventory full up. Let's teleport back. And let's go see Adventurer John. Like I said, he should give us the chainmail armor now. But he should also give us strength potions and salmon, I think. Yeah. So he has a steel chain body. We probably won't get hit by cows at all now. And then yeah, strength potion and 5 trout. I thought it was salmon. I guess that's the next one. Attack level 8. Let's attack level 9. Let's get one more and then I'm just going to focus strength. There's attack level 10. I'm going to swap to strength bonus now, and I can go over to Adventure John in just a second to grab my rewards for that. I'm not entirely certain what they were. Prayer level 12 and combat level 18 and hit points level 18. Strength level 12. And that's probably going to be the last level I get while I'm over here. And bam. That'll be my last kill on this run. That's run number 3. Okay, I think that it is now time. I'm going to take my strength potion, my trout. Is there anything else in here I can grab? I don't think so. I think that's about it. Let's go see about completing the quest to get Brutus. That bull I was talking about earlier. So, over here, that's where I need to go. So I've never done this quest before, and I just watched like a quick thing where somebody had done it. So I actually don't know exactly what all it entails. I know one thing that it entails, and it's interesting, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So first we need to speak to Cassius. You! Me? Yes, you! Can I help you? That depends. Do you like making money? I'm not adverse to making money. And do you enjoy milk? Milk? Milk. I can't say I've thought much about it. Would you like to think more about it? What am I going to get from thinking more about milk? Profit. 10 to 15% performance depending. How are we going to be making that profit? And who even are you anyway? Ah, my name is Cassius. I got carried away. But we're going to construct an empire. Of milk? Of milk. How do you intend to make an empire of milk? So the first step is going to involve you doing a little research. Right. You're going to cross the River Lum, find Gilly and Seth Groats, and learn about animal husbandry. Then you're going to cross back to this side of the river and tell me all about how they've made their animals so productive. It's a perfect plan. What use is it if I know everything and you don't? Couldn't I make my own milk empire with that information? If anything, I should be cutting you in at 10 to 15%. Hey, I'm the one supplying the high quality milk here. Not to mention my associate Brutus is already embedded in the Groats operation to work a different angle. That'll prove most lucrative. Right. I guess I'll go see in the Groatses then. Alright. Let's go see the Groats. Let me go talk to Adventure John and get that sword. I'm out of run energy. What a slowpoke. There we go. Black longsword. Attack bonus +4 and +4 to stab and slash. So no strength bonus, but that's okay. It's more accurate than what I had, so I'll take it. Alright, here's Gilly.
Hello, I'm Kelly the milkmaid. What could I do for you?
Can you share what makes your cow so productive?
Absolutely. The secret is happiness.
Happiness.
The cows make the best milk when they're happy, and to be honest, they make too much. I'm always glad that adventurers come by and help with milking them. I wouldn't be able to keep up otherwise.
That can't be everything, though, can it?
Come to think of it, I'm sure my father keeps a few tricks up his sleeve. Why don't you go and ask him?
That would be Seth, wouldn't it?
It would be. I'm sure he'll be happy to share some information with you.
I'll go and speak to him now. Thank you. Seth. Is that the guy over here? I'm not entirely certain. Seth, yes, it is him. Hello, Seth. Whoa, where are we going? Why am I... Come on. Oh, interesting. It's saying it's... That's really weird. Okay. Alright. Hello, Seth. Well, well. What can I do for you? I was wondering if you could teach me a little about how you're so successful with your animals.
Looking to get into the business, eh?
Something along those lines.
Well, always happy to help another budding farmer out.
Great. So, where do I start?
Would always recommend me Grove's principles as your basics.
Grove's principles.
Aye. First one is that happy animals make happy farmers. Second of me principles is to never take.
He's Scottish, by the way. I'm totally giving him the wrong accent. He's a farmer.
Second of me principles is to never take more than you need. Greed'll stop you in your tracks. The last principle, never let the taxman know your earnings. Money should be spent on the animals.
You've found a way to get around the taxes?
A way or two. Anyway, feel free to grab me book on the topic from the shelf over there.
Okay, thank you for the help. Shelf? You find Seth's book of principles on the shelf. Okay. Well, now that we've figured everything out, let's go and see if we can go talk to Cassius again and see if he goes, oh, yes, indeed, yes. Happy cow. Yummy, happy cow.
So, how did you get on?
I learned a lot about how the Groats family care for their animals. They say the secret is happiness.
Happiness? That can't be the only trick they use. Surely you found something else.
I have this book from Seth. He claims it's got his principles of animal husbandry in it, if that's of any use.
Hand it here, quickly.
Cassius snatches the book from your hands.
Now, this is most curious. The idea that a happy animal will do what you want is frankly absurd. What if they choose to not produce? Are you supposed to respect that? However, the writings on the systems of taxation are fascinating. I couldn't imagine Seth was smart enough to put this together.
So, do you think this is enough to start our milk empire?
No, not quite yet. First of all, you haven't tried our milk yet, have you?
I don't think I have, no. You already have some milk?
Don't look so worried. Here, have a try.
Cassius hands you a milk sample to try. A sample of milk from Cassius. Drink. Oh, that's not good milk. That's really not good milk.
So what do you think? The milk is fantastic, isn't it?
It wasn't what I was expecting, certainly.
We're going to change the lactic landscape. Before we do, though, I have another task for you.
Now what do you need?
We need a permit.
Shouldn't you have got a permit before making milk?
The permit is to sell milk, not to make milk.
Fine. Where are we gonna get this permit?
From the Duke of Lumbridge. Where else? You need to bring him our milk, and I'm sure he'll give us our permit without fuss.
Are you sure having the Duke drink our milk is a good idea?
Of course, soon the whole of Lumbridge will be drinking our milk.
Cassius hands you a milk sample. I don't think I'm ready to drink another vial of this stuff. I should find someone else to give it to. Okay, let's head back to the castle and give the Duke our milk. Okay, Duke. Da-da-ba-ba-da.
Greetings. Welcome to my castle.
Greetings. I come seeking a business permit.
Oh, wonderful. What sort of business are you looking to start?
I'm looking to get into the milk trade.
Milk? Well, the Groats family still have their permit, and I can't start stepping on their toes.
If you just try this milk.
I really couldn't possibly give you a permit without their approval. This is really their territory. Why not speak to Gilly Groats? She seems to handle the milk side of the business now. Maybe she'll get you set up under their permit.
You're the Duke. Couldn't you just grant a permit?
No. It's really quite important you speak to Gilly about this.
Aren't you the highest power in this land?
Don't go digging too deeply into that. Even I have some commitments that I have to keep to.
But you're the Duke. You shouldn't need the approval of a business entity to grant a permit. Not to mention, can't they just refuse to have any competitors?
Well, absolutely. But I'm sure you'll find they're more reasonable about things. Entirely. Completely reasonable.
That's not concerning at all. Alright, hello Gilly, we're back. Hiya. Did you need something else from me?
I've lost it.
Hiya, did you need something else from me?
I did. I've been trying to secure a business permit from the Duke, but he said that, as it is a milk-related business venture, I should speak to you instead.
The Duke.
Wow. Hitting those notes with that voice is really hard while I'm whispering.
The Duke is a good man, directing you to me. I've been running the milk side of our farm for a while now. Were you thinking of being a competitor to us then?
I think if you were to try the sample here, you'd see we wouldn't be competing.
You want me to drink a vial of mysterious liquid?
Well, it's not mysterious, it's milk.
No, I think you should drink it. I'll know the quality of it from your reaction. It is just milk after all.
Would it convince you to help me with my permit?
It definitely won't hurt your chances.
Oh, that's worse milk than before.
That looked like a horrible experience.
It wasn't pleasant.
Where did you even get that milk?
My business partner, Cassius. I don't know where he gets it from originally, though.
Cassius? I don't recognize the name. He's not mentioned anything about its source.
Nothing, but he apparently has enough of a source to start a business. I'm mostly trying to be helpful. If the milk's bad, you're not going to recommend us for a permit, are you?
With how bad it looks, you wouldn't be any competition to us. However, I wonder if I'd be doing a public service by protecting anyone else from it.
Is there anything more I could do to convince you?
Now that you mention it, I've had an incredibly aggressive bull disrupting my herd lately. I've got him caught in the pen over there. Perhaps you'd be interested in dealing with him. I'd owe you a fairly large favor.
A roughly permit-sized flavor? Not to be confused with a flavor?
Absolutely.
Okay. Here we go. I think I'm gonna do slash to be more accurate, and I'm gonna drink this going into it. Release the bull. Yes. The bull enters. The cows scatter. Ah, my thing isn't set up. It sure is a bull. My run isn't on. Wow. I don't know what growls means. Okay, he charges. Sure. Just anytime he says something, get around him, it seems. This quacking song is funny. Oh, there's an attack level. Huge. We've got this, I believe. Come on, hit him. We've got this, I believe. Growls. Big hits. Huge. Just a little bit more, I believe. Snorts. Snorts. Oh, he's facing a diagonal. Oh, that's another attack level. Yeah, you get a lot of levels off this guy. He's definitely the way to grind your levels up. Come on, one more hit. There you go. Moo. Moo. You notice a strange tag float to the ground as the bull falls. It reads Brutus.
You succeeded. I'll let the Duke know that you're all good to start a milk business. I'll let the Duke know you're good to start a business.
I don't think that's going to be necessary anymore.
Oh, what happened in that field?
That bull was Cassius's other business partner, Brutus. I'm sure he won't be feeling particularly friendly once I let him know.
That bull was one of the business partners. You're running away from me. I wonder if his aggression is why Cassius's herd are producing such bad milk.
I'm starting to think Cassius doesn't even have his own herd.
You think he's been stealing milk?
I'm not sure where else he would have been getting it from.
Why don't you go and talk to him about it? He may appreciate knowing that Brutus was bad for business.
Cassius, there you are. Cassius, I don't think we'll be getting our business permit.
Why? What's happened?
Brutus is dead.
Dead? How could this have happened?
So the Duke asked me to And then Gilly said that,
You! Don't tell me you killed Brutus and ruined our plan.
in my defense, I had no idea that was Brutus. You made it sound like he was a business partner. Not to mention, apparently his aggression was ruining Seth's herd's milk. This should be a good thing.
Ruining the milk? The unique flavor was what I was trying to sell. You should leave. I can't even look at you.
You have completed the Ides of Milk. You're awarded 1 quest point, access to Brutus's field, and Gilly's cowbell supply. And there you go. Now with the Ides of Milk completed, you can defeat Brutus anytime you want. And he does offer increased experience as opposed to just fighting anything else. So it could be good to fight him. I think a lot of his drops are free to play as well, so you should be able to get a lot of his things like the Muleta, I think. So I might try to do that later as well and see how that goes. But for now, I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you found this relaxing. And I hope that you all have an excellent day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. Good night and good luck.